Sometimes you just need to let people into your world before it's perfect. You need to send it, because one of my favorite marketing terms by Seth Godin, it's better sent than perfected and never delivered.
Hey, brick farmers! Would you like a tour of Brick Snottingham? Get it? See what I do? The brick snot. Hey, brick farmers and wonderful families! Raising kids to be compassionate and confident through play! Welcome to my brick farm. I myself am an avid brick farmer of Lego and all things building with bricks. I want to give you a tour of this amazing room. And behind me you'll see my lovely little city. It's lonely, it needs a lot of work, hence the conversation about the mess in my head. It's so much prettier in my head, but when you're working with the kids on theirs, well, it's just a whole lot easier to sort bricks for them for 2 years.
So I've been thinking a lot about how I want to invite you into my Lego room, to come into this space, this domain that is magic to me, not only to me, but to my whole family. It's a big makeup of our Wonder family. For many people, Lego was a survival of COVID. People like me, dads, right, in their late 30s, maybe early 40s, it was a revival of your childhood, a renewal of the spirit of play. Coming back to what one of my coaches tells me, going from childhood and playing make-believe to becoming belief makers. And that's what I do in my world of work as a consultant and digital marketer. I help people take their dreams and start turning that make-believe dream in their head to belief making for other people, and that is very much the spirit of my Lego room. But like so many of us as parents, we also have dreams, beliefs for our kids that we hold in our heads, we hold in our space. We don't want to let people in because it's just not quite ready yet. And my Lego room, it's just not ready yet. You can come again later. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to show you my Lego room in all of its imperfection, and I had to reach this point. I've been working on it for 2 years, thinking, oh, it'd be so fun to show off my Lego room. But I have all these grand ideas. I can see it. There's going to be these modular cities here, and roads and trains, and a mountain here, and then there's going to be a village, and my kids are going to participate. And guess what kids did? They have their own Lego table. Well, actually, it's magic after I inspired them with, hey, we're going to put the Lego room on YouTube. Side tip, sometimes there's a motivation in secret things, like saying, we're going to post your Lego table on YouTube or social media, and they think that's cool, and they'll do something with that. But for me, it was like, oh, it's not ready. It's still not ready yet. But it's a lot more ready. As you can see behind me, like, Dwayne, what are you talking about? You have a wall filled with parts. That's to the point of, like, there's something up here and in our hearts that we've been dreaming up. We're belief making in our head, like, oh, it's going to be like this. It's going to be grand. Like, when I show it off to the whole world, they're going to see this awesome thing. When my kids get to see what I've prepared for them, it's going to be... Sometimes you just need to let people into your world before it's perfect. You need to send it, because one of my favorite marketing terms by Seth Godin, it's better sent than perfected and never delivered. Right? So if it's never delivered, it's never given to the world, they'll never receive the gift you have, and that's what your kids need from you. That's what you need from me. That's what I need from you. We need each other to show up in our vulnerability. Don't come to me for hospital work or counseling, but as a community, we can support and champion one another. I'm excited to bring you into my Lego room and share a little bit about where I'm at now and what I'm thinking to accomplish in the next few weeks. And then hopefully you can see the updates as they go as part of our family vlog. I'm sure Chloe might give you a tour of their table because I have no idea what's going on, but it is over there and it's beautiful. Welcome to our domain of belief making and turning our kids into confident builders, creators who get out and prepare their way in play to who they'll become in the future. Lego is a big part of building confidence in my mind. As a parent, as somebody who needs a getaway from the digital life, this is our wonderful place of play.
So here I am 2 years later. I've got a lot of bricks sorted and I can build anything I can imagine. And I finally got some of the sets I've been dreaming of. Because, you know, you get into Lego after your dark ages and you're like, oh, look at the last 10 years of beautiful modular buildings that are hard to get. Such is the way of Lego. You just work your way through it. There's plenty to buy. So, welcome to this tour of here, this lovely little area. We just pulled our winter village back into the room, so I had to make room for it. So now I'm going to turn this table into a lovely city. So, watch the beautiful time lapse as it becomes something incredible in a matter of a few hours. But I've done a lot of work to make it. So that's Messy City. So this is Bricks Nottingham. Welcome to the tour of all that work. Beautiful time lapse. Now we can kind of see what I'm thinking, where we're at, and of course I'm super excited to show you Santa Claus is still here. Isn't that amazing? It's like Christmas, 365 days of the year. Because Lego is just so happy. I'm pretty sure the Grinch might show up if I have Christmas 365 days of the year, but this is Bricks Nottingham in progress. Snot Brickingham, Brick Snotville. Tell me, what should I call this city? I'm playing with puns. Well, you can see I've got this lovely 2 modulars. I have 2 coming. I have the boutique hotel that's yet to be built. My kids really want to play with me. And then I've got the jazz club coming, so I don't even know how I'm going to begin. I'm probably going to have to raise all of these. But for now, I could fit 3 modulars. And then you can see here, I've got this beautiful display of little sets. I figured this was actually a lot of fun. Some people complain about this. I loved it. And maybe it's just because the end, you're like, wow, this thing is pretty. I like pink more than green. I don't know. I highly recommend the bonsai tree. And then I'm thinking here, you can see I'm going up the mountain. I think I'm going to pull it up even twice as high. So it's really up a mountain. And I can do a mountain path down, and I have the 3-in-1 castle here up against the wall. I'm probably going to leave it split in 2, but I might find a way to do kind of the L-shaped version. Or just do the square up here. Pretty sure because of the jazz club, this will have to go somehow further into the wall. Not sure how it's going to go into the wall, but it's going to go into the wall. So it will come down off the mountain into the city. I do have a road here. It's kind of hard to see, so kind of still wanting to mills the whole thing. I've gotten this guy on a plate, milled up, right, set up modular, and then this dang assembly square. And this is why, like, from the beginning, after building this, I'm going mills all the way. If you haven't decided to do it, after doing it to the corner garage, hands down, I'm going mills. I'm doing the base plate, modular mills system. That's what's going to allow me to just go up, because I can just slide a base plate in, slide a base plate in. I'll probably end up having a hard time with this corner, but it should allow me to raise this up, build a train tunnel that comes out, and then I'll come over here. I'm just going to keep a winter village, because you see, I got plenty of room. I got a whole table down there. I'll just keep the winter village in display. I've seen somebody do a winter version of Harry Potter's clock tower. Spectacular. So I'm going to winterize that eventually. We'll just have a winter section, right? It's up in the mountains. And then eventually this will all be just mountains and winter fantasy land. But you know, I've only got so many sets I can display right now because the kids keep taking them all. this all started because of them. So going on, that's the current state of the Lego City. I got as far as I could in a few days over Christmas. I gotta go back to work. I don't know about you, so we'll see how I make progress over the next few weeks. And as soon as I'm kind of at a place where it's like, hey, look, I built a mountain, I'll invite you back into our Wonder Family's Lego room, Bricks Nottingham. Again, tell me, what should I call this thing? I need a good Lego room name and a good Lego City name. As much as the Lego room is pretty epic, I invite you to come on in and be sure to come. We'll take a tour over here. I wonder if you'll be able to see it. Stay tuned. Chloe is going to give, wow, what an incredible view. She is going to share Heart Lake City and what she's doing down there. So click that thumbnail on the screen, a cute little picture of my kid. She's going to give you a tour of this city.